Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Today is Wednesday, June 26th, 2024. And baby, I have tried to say mums on the topic. Oh, oh, I am just distraught. Simply distraught as a member of Team Twirl that my girl, the Kenya Summer Moore. She will not be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I knew it. I knew it. God darn it. I knew nothing good was going to come to her once they brought Portia back. God dang it. And especially when she did that interview with Carlos King. But y'all, whew, I thought I was going to go into crisis with love and marriage Huntsville. But baby, to swing you heifers up off of Team Twirl and my girl, Kenya Moore, baby, I think I'm finna go into overload. Even my homegirl, real talking Lady D is on the opposite team. Oh Lord, what we gonna do? What we gonna do, Team Twirl? What we gonna do? Mm, mm, mm. I'm just a fool, y'all. I'm just a fool, y'all. Cutting up. Hey, I am Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even celebrities are real people too. Baby, before we get to the meat and potatoes, I'm gonna have to read my disclaimer. But here go my girl, Real Talk with Lady D. She said I have my notification on lockdown. Look like Twirl is gone into the wind. Yes, Lady D, she's gone into the wind, but baby, y'all cannot deny my girl is fabulous. And Lady D, the great thing about being adults, you and I can have a difference in opinion and we can still remain cordial. And thank you for your continued support. Do it, ha ha ha. Do I need some tissue? Not yet. Not yet, because I warned her. I said it, Lady D. I said it. I did not want her to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she came anyway. But baby, we're going to get into all that dialogue. We're going to get into all that dialogue. Hello, Cloud Watchers. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I am your girl, Misbehaving, aka the head mellow hater. Ain't nothing changed, baby. Ain't nothing changed. And condolences and prayers to Miss Wanda, Letitia, and their family for the passing of their beloved family member. But baby, we ain't gonna talk about no more about that because that's gonna be handled in another video. Cause honey, don't think y'all about to hop up on show enough Wanda head top and get up on her while she's going through her mourning process. Baby, we finna bang up in these comments and on these videos on all you slow mellow hoes. Okay? Okay. And in that order. What's up, Logical? What's up? That's right, baby. Head regulator and head mellow hater, baby. I ain't never scared, baby. I ain't never scared. So, baby, you know, let me put this up right here, baby, because this ain't nothing but beauty. Chocolate beauty right here. That ain't nothing but chocolate beauty right there. I know I'm the head regulator, baby. I know I'm the head regulator. I got to regulate some things up over here in this love and marriage Huntsville sector. But for right now, I got to show my support for thee, Kenya Moore. Because, baby, I ain't finna believe what anybody tell me what they heard, what they saw. I have to hear it and see it for myself. But since Kenya has come out and said that she loves us forever, and since Kenya is giving the sign that she will not be on season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm still gonna roll with Kenya. But I'm not believing nothing unless I see it and hear it. And baby, we gonna get into that commentary. But honey, I gotta read this disclaimer. I got to read this disclaimer before I give y'all the juice. That's right, Logical. Team Twirl all day, every day, even on your baby daddy birthday. Real talk, what you say? I know I saw that they are still grilling Miss Wanda during her grievance. That's wrong. Yes, they are. And I got another video after this since small head no edge is not doing any gray areas and everything is black and white. I got a video right after this. I'm not even gonna be here long with my girl Kenya Moore. But honey, we gonna hop on those mellow nuts head tops, baby. We gonna hop on their head tops, baby. I don't need no new friends, no new friends, baby. So don't y'all be coming over here trying to befriend me on Instagram, honey. No new friends. What you say, Logical? Unless Bravo says it, I don't believe it. Okay, all right then. So let me get up here real quick. Kenya, I'm gonna have to cover you up for a minute, mama, because I gotta read my fair use. Because honey, they own your home, girl. They own your home, girl. Just a second, y'all. Let me just take this down just for briefly. Uh-oh, I thought I took that down. Fair use. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from the distribution. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. Hey, hey, 14 in the room, 14 in the room. How y'all doing? Whether it's one person or 1,000 or 1,000,000, baby, you know Misbehaving is going to give you a show. You know Misbehaving is going to give you a show. All views and comments on this channel are alleged and for a mature audience and for entertainment purposes only. If you are under the age of 18 years old, leave this live immediately. Understand? Immediately. So let me go ahead and take this down. And so we got to put my girl back up. Detroit Barbie. Detroit Barbie. Baby, you know, I will forever be a fan of Kenya Moore. Even if she makes me mad, love her or hate her, Kenya Moore is well known. She was well known prior to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Summer Moore is the second Black woman to be crowned Miss USA, so she will forever be listed as a member of Black legacy. Neither Bravo nor Andy Cohen has ever liked Kenya Moore because she is intelligent, classy, and beautiful. Bravo and Andy Cohen and the producers of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they love Black women that are violent, promiscuous, and in the words of the best lady in radio and television, Wendy Williams, less than smart. So, baby, that is the Kenya Moore when she won Miss USA in 1993. Kenya Summer Moore hails from Detroit, Michigan. And I think, unfortunately, my girl Kenya Moore, she done got caught up, baby. She done got caught up in the world of Hollywood. You know, Kenya, after winning Miss USA, she spent many years in Hollywood, uh, partaking in movies, scripted shows, music videos. So Kenya has been around. So for her to come over to Real Housewives of Atlanta, in my eyes, as a fan of hers, I thought that uh that was less than ideal for a woman of her stature. But rumor has it that she was facing hard times, and so she had to come to Real Housewives of Atlanta to earn money. Now that's what they say. That's what the rumors say. They allege that Kenya was broke. But my thing is this: if Kenya was so broke, how was she able to give Nene Leakes her furniture when Nene had her dealings in Hollywood when she was on the new normal, and then she had remember when Nene first started out on Glee, and then she moved over to the scripted show New Normal, and Nene, was reported that she had plans of buying a house in Los Angeles, and until then she was renting, so she needed furniture. So Kenya was gracious enough, in the word of Nicki Minaj, a generous queen, to let Nene utilize her old furniture. You, how you like that, Lady D? Because I know you team team Nene for life. What you say? What you say, Logical? You said I agree. Kenya is a Black American female idol, forever fan, brains, and beauty. Yes, and it was unfortunate that I saw her that over the past few years, she started doing a few classless things, but that's neither here nor there. We are focused on today. She is a beautiful woman. She is raising her daughter Kenya. I know it's hard, baby, but you've been through worse. You have survived Detroit, Michigan, and all the horrors that you faced as a young woman dating an older man that had taken advantage of you physically, mentally, and sexually. You have survived all of those things. You are great, Kenya Moore. It's just now, my sister, you are going to have to downsize. Don't cry too long, but I know you will be vindicated, because every time somebody had some sort of rumor or accusation against you, baby, in due time, no matter how long it took, the truth always came out. Hey, what's up, Shandali? What's up, Shandali Hargrave? She said, "Good afternoon, beauties." So let me tell y'all this. Many people have said, and many people have quoted the great Lanithia Nene Leakes. And there is no doubt about it. Nene Leakes is the face of not only Real Housewives of Atlanta, she is the face of Bravo. But honey, if Misbehaving ain't told y'all nothing else, I've continually reminded you that, honey, them folks don't like y'all. They only want to use you for your intelligence, your creativity, your genius, for you to make them some money, honey. If you can't make them no money, they ain't got no use for you. So, honey, while they smiling in your face and acting like you the best thing since apple pie, honey, make them mad. They'll show you exactly who you are and where you belong. Now let's get back to this quote from Nene Leakes. Hey, Miss Girlfriends, how you doing? How you doing, girlfriends? What you say, real talk, lady? You said Nene said she was doing Kenya a favor because she needed the money to transition down to Atlanta. That's quite possibly, but Nene couldn't transition that top ramen hairdo up on her head. Now, Lady D, you know I got love for you, baby. But I'm Team Turtle. We ain't gonna do my girl like that when she going through something right now. We ain't gonna do my girl like that. What's up, Miss Hargrove? You said just finished the replay of Lady D since I was at work earlier. Oh, I gotta go over to Lady D channel and check it out. Cause baby, I've been gang banging on YouTube street. I've been gang banging on the YouTube street in the name of my girl, Show Enough Wanda. But baby, we gonna get on back to this here Kenya Moore. So, we're going to get back to Nene, where Nene has been quoted by several bloggers, newspaper, and so many people alike, where Nene has said that Nene that Kenya, rather, my apologies, Nene must be in here under assumed name talking about me. Nene said Kenya would be the downfall of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So you mean to tell me a college educated woman, an entrepreneur, someone with at least 2 decades of experience in Hollywood, and created her own hair care line, she's the downfall of Atlanta, but not Portia Williams, the woman that came up on there thinking that actual train, the Underground Railroad, was an actual train, and she couldn't remember that there were 365 days in a year. Now we can forego those and act as if it was, maybe she was pretending for television. But Portia came up on this show as the poster child and the face of thoughts all over the world. And for those of you that don't know what a thought is, a thought stands for that hoe over there. Portia was proudly proclaiming herself to be the princess of Thoughtlandia. Not only that, it's been reported, speculated, and proven that Portia Williams loves sleeping with a married man, especially if he's of African descent. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. But what's upsetting to me, and why, pray tell, do y'all think Kenya was going to be the downfall of Real Housewives of Atlanta, but not Portia with her violent behavior? So being violent and fighting is okay. Gapping your legs open and being loose as a goose is okay. Being on a video telling your co-workers, one of you witches, and she didn't say witch, she put the B in front of it, said one of y'all gonna eat my pussycat. That is the epitome of black womanhood. So that's not going to be the downfall of Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Kenya is. Yeah, right. What you say, real to that? You said bring it. Ooh, what you say, Miss Hargrove? You said, what did Kenya do now? Kenya didn't do nothing. She just made a post on her, I don't know, I believe it was Instagram or something. Could have been Twitter, but she made a post. I just watched Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva video. Oh my God. Not only Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, but oh my God, Kempire. Kempire had a video today where Kenya posted saying goodbye and that Team Twirl, we are the best friends. So it's true, y'all. They said Kenya not coming back for season 16. Kenya ain't did nothing. Ooh, Lady D. Yes, Miss Grove. I like her hair care line. I use the conditioner. Ooh, Lady D, you gonna laugh at a sister's pain. You gonna laugh at a sister's pain. I'm in pain, my girl, my girl. What you say, Temple of Blue? Who said that? That's the same thing I keep saying, Temple of Blue. When they talking about Kenya, the downfall of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honey, I'm in agreement with Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, baby. I'm in agreement with it because I've always said it. When Kenya went off and got married and didn't let Bravo know, that really pissed them off. So they've had it out for her. There are many clips of old cockeyed Andy on his Watch What Happened Live. Anytime he would have Kenya up on there, he would always have somebody on there that disliked her so they could disrespect her. A la, what's that old white boy name? Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport. You know, Michael Rappaport loved black women. I think his latest woman is black. I wonder if he's still with her, but honey, he was very disrespectful to Kenya. Very disrespectful, honey. I think he's has softened up lately, but honey, he tried to dog walk Kenya, and Kenya called him out because Kenya called him an overweight white man. Wait, not only did Kenya call him an overweight white man, she called him an unemployed middle-aged overweight white man. Let me get it right. Ah, let me come back over here. What you say, logical opinion? You said, okay, regulated. Portia didn't bring down Real Housewives of Atlanta. Surely Kenya, a classy beauty that knows how many days in a year will not bring the show down. And that is my point, logical. That is my point. These folks living in a world of delusion. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The problem. The problem was, because it ain't is, it was, because it's past tense. Honey, Kenya wouldn't kiss Nene but. So you had two alpha females on that show. And there you have it. That's where their beef has always been. Nobody thought it was tacky and classless when Nene, while Kenya was pregnant, asked what was she having? A buffalo. Then it wasn't classless and tacky. Nene was spitting and then threatening to fight Kenya. Baby, they brought in the violence. Kenya, not Kenya, but Portia opened up the door. Portia has had multiple fights up on the show. Y'all can act like y'all don't remember. It started with her yanking Kenya's hair and dragging her down to the floor. And the only reason Portia got to keep her job is because Nene, Phaedra, Candy, and Cynthia all rallied together for Portia to be able to keep her job. That's how she was able to keep her job. And that was the season 5, when Kenya wanted to leave. Y'all want to talk about how people had an agenda and created alliances to come after Nene? Baby, for many years on Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of those women, Candy included, they all were in a pack together and they tormented Kenya Moore on this show. Nobody, y'all are forgetful. But baby, ain't no need in going up in the past, because anybody with clear eyes can see what was really going on. And Nene ain't no victim. She never was no victim. She let her head get too big. She thought she was too good for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Once Ryan Murphy called her over there to Glee, and then she started getting appearances over in Hollywood, and she thought she had finally made it to the big time. Then when they kicked her tail to the curb, she had to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the women still had the show rolling. So, honey, we ain't gonna make it all about Nene versus Kenya, but baby, Portia was the one that ushered in wholeness and violence. So now we are here where we are today. Because didn't they say that the current cast member, Britt Eady, she's a sex worker? That's what they say, baby. That's what they say. Hold on, let me come on up here. I'm gonna get all y'all. Lady D laughing at my pain, baby. Lady D laughing at my pain. What you say, Miss Hargrove? I'm not a fan of Kenya, but she is good TV, and she kept messing with my baby daddy. God dang it, Miss Hargrove. Yo, baby. Now, Miss Hargrove, as a member of Team Twirl, I did not like that. I wish Kenya would mind her own business and stop trying to take up and defend the other women on the show. If they're unwilling to speak up and defend themselves when it comes to these no good men, that's their business. Kenya needs to mind her own business. And really, sometimes I was disappointed in Kenya, because the last few years Kenya has not fought back like she would in the past when people done things to her. And I think what she was trying to do is, it's better to align with someone, or play nice with them so that they're on your side, so it makes it harder for the network to get rid of you. But baby, I tell you what, if Kenya gotta go, I don't care if Kenya's suspended, fired, sidelined, or whatever. That production company need to go to, because they knew exactly what was going on. We not finna play ignorant. Kenya Moore, Don't you let it go. Don't you be the downfall. Don't you be the scapegoat for that production company, Bravo and Andy. They have never liked you. So they getting rid of you. They need to get rid of that production company because ain't nan damn cast member of any of the Housewives franchise up there setting up the decorations for their own event. The production company is doing it. So if Kenya gotta go, the production company gotta go. And if you ask me, they've been trying to downplay Real Housewives of Atlanta and get it kicked off the show for years anyway. So this may be their time to use Kenya as a scapegoat. But Kenya, baby, I did not want you to come back to this god doggone show. I sure didn't. I hate it had to end up this way. What you say, Temperla Blue? You said Sherry Shepherd and Kenya Moore had problems on Watch What Happens Live. Yes, they did, Temperla Blue. And you know Sherry Shepherd was good friends with Nene too. So you had a bunch of them that didn't care for Kenya. A bunch of them that didn't care for Kenya. But Kenya always fought back, didn't she? What you say, Logical? Yes, Miss Hargrove. Kenya pissed me off messing with Martell. Yeah, she should. That didn't have nothing to do with her. She should have let it go and leave it alone. Kenya always want to befriend the folks that do her dirty. They sure they don't like her, but you know she just want to be accepted. What you say, Lady D? Chandeli, Kenya was trying to go after your baby daddy. Yes, Lady D, you know. Miss Hargrove, her and her baby daddy, baby. Logical Speaks, you said yes, Kenya would not kiss Nene, but that's why Nene didn't like Kenya. Yeah, that's the real reason. And then a lot of people like to bring up the season that Kim Fields was on there. Yes, Kenya was wrong for pulling out Kim Fields' chair, but people like to always, in addition to that scene where Kenya pulled out Kim Fields' chair, a lot of people like to get on Kenya and say Kenya was responsible for, you know, the gay accusations against Kim Fields' husband. But if you watch that season and those episodes, every single woman on that show implied that Kim Fields' husband was gay. Portia, Nene, Phaedra. I don't remember. I can't recall if Cynthia did. I can't recall. I know Sheree was on that episode. You know, they all did, but they always like to make Kenya the scapegoat. What you say, Kenya created Bolo Gate, baby? Ah, that's when Portia was busting it wide open, telling all her cast member, a co-worker, imagine going to work. Imagine going to work and one of your co-workers tell you, one of you witches gonna eat my kitty cat. Oh my God, how disgusting. That's sexual harassment. I tell you, Portia get that brown liquor in her. Baby, she get loose as a goose, baby. Portia get loose as a goose. Baby, there is no denying Kenya is beautiful. Just like you guys, every season you would say Kenya purchases her boyfriend every year. She has a new man. The same could be said about Portia. The same could be said about Portia. Honey, y'all better quit be playing. Miss Hargrove, you said cooking dinner after having a beautiful day. Hey, cousin Hargrove. Hey, Miss Elizabeth. Hi, Lady D. What you say? Oh no. Logical Speak. That's the word. Old girl make her coins in the oldest profession. Butt sales. Okay, baby. Butt sales. And Bravo loves those type of black women. Y'all can't tell me they don't. The more ratchet you act, eh, 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 Bravo loves it. They don't want to see any classy, intelligent black women on television. That defeats the purpose of the agenda. Honey, they like you ratchet, fighting, busting it wide open. Honey, busting it wide open. They love a sob story. Someone from an impoverished background, and you still haven't made it. You had to make it by illegal means. Speaking of illegal means, folks are showing photos of Phaedra Parks and Portia Williams talking about freaking frack or back. Uh, uh, so since Bravo has a policy, and since everybody is so in agreement that if you do something wrong, you need to be punished. So y'all letting Phaedra back on y'all TV screen. Now Phaedra said she didn't know Apollo was stealing money and committing white collar crimes. well, we'll leave Phaedra alone. Although she was married to him, your man ain't got no job, but he's going to the strip club, spending $5,000. But you ain't know your man got expensive 6-figure vehicles worth 6 figures, but you ain't know. You ain't asked no questions. Hmm. Won't they bring Angela Stanton on Real Housewives of Atlanta if they plan on bringing Phaedra back? I know I'm stirring up some shit between Kenya and the rest of the girls. She trying to get along with them. But Kenya, honey, the best thing to do is to love on your daughter, and that's the best friend you need, her and Jesus, baby. Don't put your trust in man nor woman, because, honey, they will lead you astray. Hmm. What you say, Miss Hargrove? You said Kenya should have minded her own uterus. Yes, she has. Yes, she should have. She should have, but I'm not gonna believe stories that's put out there. I don't believe nothing I can't see for myself or hear for myself, because people will tell you anything. All I'm saying is, from what Kenya posted, it appears as if she won't be on season 16. But I know my girl better get paid. Bravo! I know she better get paid, Andy. I know she better get paid, because y'all had Tom Sandoval where he didn't illegally, he recorded the girl. Oh, that's a whole nother show, but baby, it's still Bravo, so I'm gonna talk about it. So Tom was still able, y'all talked about it at the reunion. Tom was able to be on Vanderpump Rules. Y'all have done all sorts of things. Now that was actually revenge porn, like that right there, because several people on the cast saw that video of the young woman uh playing with herself, pleasuring herself. She didn't get Tom Sandoval permission to record her. So that was actually revenge porn. That was revenge porn. It was shown around to everyone, and she didn't know about it until not Ariane, Lord have mercy, Ariane, that's her name. Ariane is Tom Sandoval's ex-girlfriend. She was the one that made uh, Miss Levitz aware of the video of her pleasuring herself. But you see, all them white folks got to keep their job. Ain't nobody lose their job. And a matter of fact, I think Ariane Maddox, she's up on Hollywood, up on Broadway somewhere. I think she's been given multiple job opportunities in Hollywood. So if y'all planning on trying to make Kenya Moore a pariah, you better start with them white folks too, baby. You better start with them white folks too. But black folks, we keep trying to tell you. I know Misbehaving been trying to tell y'all can't do what these white folks do, because it's a different set of rules. It is unfortunate. It is unfair. Baby, y'all better live y'all life right and make the right choices, baby. Because when shit hit the fan, they're going to throw the shit at you, and they're going to put on some waterproof boots. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Logical Speaks. In Touch with E breaks down Brittany and her professional money making antics. Yes, I love me some In Touch with E. I love In Touch with E, and I need to share her videos. I think I've shared her page before, but I'm going to share her videos. In Touch with E, you guys. You will enjoy her. You will love her. Her introduction, baby, I can't get over the one part where I hear Jaguar Wright's voice talking about somebody can, I think Jaguar said somebody can eat a monkey popsicle, but she ain't say popsicle. But I don't know. I love the introduction. I love Miss E voice. Her voice is everything to me. I get a good cackle. Y'all check her on now. I love her. In touch with E. And I promise you guys, I'm going to share her latest two videos. I know she had two videos about that, one about Brittany Edie and more recent about Kenya. So I will post them, and you guys please go over there and subscribe to her. And also subscribe to Real Talk with Lady D, has a channel as well. And you also have Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. So y'all go and check them content creators out, y'all. Y'all subscribe, join, support, share, whatever you can do. What you say, Lady D? Because I know you team Nene Leaks. Now that's true. They all should go because they all always participate. Yes, ma'am. You can't do it to one and don't do it to the others. But yeah, they're not liking Kenya more. But Kenya, I knew she shouldn't have came back. Look, I'm about to bang on this desktop. I knew she shouldn't have came back. God, dog, I didn't want her to come back. As soon as I found out Portia was coming back, I did not want her coming back. And when she did her interview, I think she did her interview with Carlos first. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, you guys. I should have went back to check, but I watched the video. Even then, when she was talking, when Kenya, I mean, she was popping her big girl stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, Kenya's not coming back. I hope she's not coming back. I don't want her to come back. Baby, Kenya came back, and now look what they did to our girl, Team Toro. Look what they did to our girl. Miss Sapphire, you said they are bringing Phaedra back to film with Portia. No blame CK for that mess with Martell because the original video was totally different. Oh, you said no. Blame Carlos King for that mess with Martell because the original video was totally different. Ah, okay. Well, baby, they freaking fraud back, honey. One is into fraudulent behavior, and the other one is into finessing women out they man. Finesse and fraud. Forget about freaking Fred. Call them finesse and fraud. Fake. Let me stop, baby. Logical, what you say? Yes, the chair thing was not cool. Yeah, I'm behind in the chat, Jesus. Elizabeth, Miss Hargrove, you said Kenya should have sat on that throne like Miss Detroit. Sis climbed down off that beautiful throne. Yes, she should not have. She should not have. But again, I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing because I ain't finna believe what nobody tell me, baby. Shit. I ain't believing nothing. I got to see it with these two eyes myself and hear for myself. But baby, you were right. She shouldn't have got down in the mud. She shouldn't have got down in the mud. Because eventually, they picking them off. They picking them off. They got who they want there. Portia's going to be the face of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it might as well be Real Housewives of Scotlandia. Because it seemed like they letting all the hoes on the show. All the hoes on the show. The views expressed by Miss Behan are my views alone. Do not blame anybody in the chat nor YouTube. Oh, let me see. Real talk. What you say? Kim's field scenes was cringeworthy. Kenya was wrong. And I said that, Lady D. I think Miss Hargrove Elizabeth, you said she will get up humble first. That's right. She will. Our girl gonna find a way, baby. Our girl gonna find a way. And you know why she's gonna find a way? Because she has always found a way anytime she has ever faced hardship. But this little beauty right here, she's definitely, for this little beauty right here, Kenya is definitely gonna bounce back. Kenya is going to bounce back. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So I tell you, don't count Kenya out, y'all. Please don't count Kenya out. That's a beautiful photo of both of them. This is off of Kenya's Instagram. This is an Easter photo of her and her beautiful daughter, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Ooh, that girl looked just like her father. Does she not? She looks just like Mark. But baby, now Kenya had a career before Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was well known before then. Uh yes, Miss Logical. In touch with E. Her voice is best. Yes. What you say? Get back to that real Motown shade. Don't show pics of anyone. Yes, she's the shade assassin. So she should have used her wit, her brain, her mouth. What you say? Logical. She's a whole lawyer and didn't know her husband was doing dirt. Right. Yeah, but they bringing Phaedra back on the show. Hey, Lady B, how you doing? Gonna have to let Kenya. What you say, Miss Elizabeth? Gonna have to let Kenya reflect and adjust them palm folks do worse. Yes. Yes. And you know what I was saying, Miss Elizabeth, Kenya has been in Hollywood for so long, she didn't lost. I mean not lost, but she forgot. She forgot and she got too familiar and too comfortable. You can never get too familiar nor too comfortable with palm folks. Don't do that. Anytime you think you are in there, honey, you'll get the rug pulled from right up under you. You Ubu Life, you said hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta needs a new production team. They're the root cause of the franchise demise. If Kenya really did something unlawful, the girl would have pressed charges. Yes, I agree with you. We've been saying that for years. They need to get rid of the production team, but they will not get rid of that production team. They just won't do it. I don't care what none of y'all say that don't like Carlos King. But once Carlos King left after that season 9, that was the season where it came out with the accusations. And y'all quit trying to equate what Kenya did with what Portia did, but we don't even need to go back down that road because right now we're focused on the production company. The production company needs to go. Real Housewives of Atlanta has gone down the road ever since that production company, ever since Carlos left, ever since he left. It's been going downhill ever since. If Kenya gotta go and be reprimanded, that production company gotta go. I don't care what nobody says. I love E's commentary. Yes, that voice and her style is the best. Yes, In Touch with E, y'all. That's who we talking about when we say E. In Touch with E. You said watch the news in West Virginia. They enslaved our children. Kenya, do better. We need folks on our TV like us. Do better, Kenya. Yeah, but baby, it's like everything is going backwards if you pay attention. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't remember the young man's YouTube channel that I saw that on, where he posted about the 5 kids. They were adopted by a white couple. The couple moved from the state of Washington down to West Virginia, and many families in the neighborhood. It was in Sissonville, Virginia. And many families had called law enforcement to let them know about the kids. And law enforcement didn't do anything. Well, on this particular day, the and you know what? That's interesting because in court they tried to make it look like the woman and the man weren't married, but somehow they were related. So it's odd. But anyway, you guys, the adults were missing from the home. Someone had called law enforcement. They went out to the barn, like a little barn in the back with red doors that was bolted, that was locked, and they found inside a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. They were both black. The boy, they said, did not have any shoes on his feet. And anyway, oh Lord, oh Lord. So the people are in jail. Originally they were held on $200,000 bond each person, but they sold their home in Washington. They said the house was worth $725,000. So they sold their house in Washington, and they sold the house in Virginia that they were living at to bond out of jail. But the judge, oh my God, I wish I had written the lady's name, but I wasn't expecting to get that type of question or comment rather during this live. But the judge, she raised their bond up to, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was either 400 or 500,000 a piece. And then the money, I think there's $400,000 in cash, I think, that's being held by law enforcement until they can figure out the legitimacy of the money. Because when the male that was arrested, when he filled out his paperwork for court representation, he misrepresented his funds. Ooh, Lord, that was a lot, Miss Elizabeth. That was a lot. What you say, Temper LeBlue? You are correct. Her interviews was first with Carlos King and Kenya Moore trashed production. Uh-huh. Yeah. And honey, yeah, she shouldn't have went back. Elizabeth, we want our beautiful sisters on screen. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What you say, Real Talk with Lady D? I hope they're not banking on Portia a train wreck. Yes, they are. They banking on Portia. They are trying to bring in a younger demographic. You all can't be surprised at how people are interested in what's going on with Zeus, with baddies and stuff. Yeah, Bravo is trying to bring that crowd over here, but they feel as if they're going to bring like a more classier crowd up over here. But how can you bring anything classy up over here when you got sex workers on television? Sex workers, baby, with photos floating around the internet. Now, common sense, somebody should have told her she should have, they should have wiped the internet clean. If she did have an OnlyFans page, get rid of that. Wipe it clean, baby. Wipe it clean. If they was going to have streetwalkers on the show, they could have went ahead and kept Marlo and let Marlo go at it with Portia on the show. Logical, you said they really want the younger women's fan base, so they are bringing in the love and hip hop style cast. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What you say, Miss Elizabeth? You said can't lift Portia up if we don't lift Kenya up. That's right. And King and even Portia's. I may not like some of Portia ways, but Portia is funny. You know, she likes to play aloof. She likes to play that dumb blonde role. But honey, I think Portia plays dumb, but Portia is not dumb by far. Yeah, Temperley Blue. I saw Dr. Sheree Whitfield will probably also be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, when I saw that, I said, now, memory serves me correctly, they said Sheree didn't graduate high school. So can they still award an honorary degree, an honorary doctorate to folks that ain't graduated high school or got a GED? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. And did she ever go back and get a high school diploma? Because I remember years ago, that was the rumor over here on social media. On social media, honey. On social media and in all the blogs. What you say, Miss Elizabeth? This is why we don't want Letitia to go down no rabbit hole. We don't. We sure don't. And I think they want her to. We gonna talk about that in the next video because I'm gonna have to hurry up this one up. Because honey, we gonna come back to that point, Miss Elizabeth. Letitia in the rabbit holes. Miss Hargrove, you said that's what Lady D Live was about this morning. It was about Kenya. God dog, and I'm gonna have to go listen to it. Miss Elizabeth, you said nor them other beautiful black women on Carlos. Lady D, what you say? They should have not been bonded out 500,000 apiece. Yeah, I think that's what they increased it to now. Uh, Lady D, beginning it was 200,000 apiece for them, and they came up with the money. They came up. They've been charged with trafficking, neglect. They had the two teenagers locked out in the barn. They had a 6-year-old that was left in the house by themselves. Was it a 6-year-old in the house by themselves? or could have been. Then they had another child that was with some friends. Honey, they starting their own little slavery, their little plantation up out here, baby, kidnapping these little kids, adopting these kids. And the first thing, because honey, when that story popped out, the first thing I thought about is, oh Lord, I did a video. Oh Lord, have mercy, honey. I'm telling you, better keep your eyes on these kids and shit. Ooh, excuse my language. Yes, Elizabeth, Marlo can stay too. Yeah, Marlo can stay too since they bringing on all the sex workers. What you say, Real Talk with Lady D? You said Malcolm X didn't graduate and he received an honorary degree. Well, I'm glad you pointed that out, but Sheree Whitfield is no Malcolm X. Malcolm X uplifted, educated, and motivated the people. Sheree can't even get her clothing line off the ground. I really think she don't even own the names nor right to her clothing line, baby. And who in their right mind would give her an honorary doctorate degree? So now that made me wonder. They giving all these reality stars honorary doctorate degrees. Huh. Huh. What you say, Miss Elizabeth? Stop thinking as women we are monolithic. And Miss Logical, I agree, E. Ray. We are not monolithic at all. That's right. That's right. You ladies are exactly right. But baby, I had to come here. I just had to say my little piece about my girl, my girl, my girl. You more, baby. But I think Kenya's gonna be all right. I really do. I think Kenya's gonna be all right. Um, she is a producer. She has produced movies. She even had that funny little I forgot the I forgot the name of that little comedy she had created where she had what is Janet's last name from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Aunt Viv. I can't remember. Is it Janet Hubert? I can't remember Janet's last name. Miss Janet, because she's older than me. So let me put a handle on it. Miss Janet. Hubert, I think that was her last name. But yeah. Miss Logical, has Bravo said Kenya's out? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, speak with your girl Marcella. How you doing, boo? Y'all hit the like. I don't know. I don't even watch Bravo really. I really don't watch Bravo. I've always gave them the side eye after what they did to Kenya. And then, I don't hate Nene. I like Nene, but I'm gonna ride with Kenya. But when Nene said boycott Bravo, shit, I boycotted her. I mean, I knew Nene was telling the truth. My point was always she should have spoke up sooner because Bravo has always been like that. There has always been that type of work environment over there. She remained quiet when it was happening to Kenya, but she decided to speak up when it happened to her. But at the end of the day, y'all, we can fight one another, but we need to stick together because that's the only way we are going to get our goals accomplished. Hell, let us win the prize and then we can fight afterwards. What'd you say, Miss Elizabeth prayed today and came out the bushes respecting Miss Wanda, and this CC was just have a great YouTube channel and a great platform. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. What you say? Speak with your girl, Miss Girl. You said, "Can you want to sue now?" That's what they said, baby. Yeah, yes. Thank you, Temper Blue, Janet Hubert. Hubert. Thank you. I had her name all jacked up, but honey, Miss Janet Hubert, baby, she's the best on Viv, baby, honey. I remember that episode where she was dressed in her leotard and she had to show out and show them little young girls, honey, she can still move and working on out. What you say, Logical? Let me see. Miss Logical, you said I've been looking but haven't seen a statement from Bravo on Kenya. No Kenya, I'm out. Okay, yeah, that's what I said too. I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there. Shit. I'm shit. Hey, truth be told, I ain't even there now. So when folks talk about these new shows, they said there's a summer house and whatever else. Well, I ain't even watched it. Hell, I used to be a big fan of Real Housewives of New Jersey. I ain't even watched one episode. Uh-uh. Yes, Miss Elizabeth, you say stay respectful yet enjoy this channel, and so do my loved ones. Tell the loved ones, hey, baby, Miss E, I don't know if you want to come to the next live. I ain't going to get too raunchy. I ain't going to get raunchy, but I'm going to let them know they going to stay off Miss Wanda head top, because Miss Wanda is going through something right now. Have a little grace, have a couple of days, and then once everything's okay, then come out with the bazookas and let loose on Miss Wanda, but not right now. But baby, 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 baby. But anyway, y'all, yes, enjoy Marcel and Niecy too. Yes, I really love that live where Niecy was curling up that wig. Niecy ain't have a care in the world. Honey, she was setting that wig up, baby. She was setting that wig up, y'all. But yeah, that is the Kenya Moore, baby. That is Detroit Barbie. That is the Detroit Barbie, y'all. And I am your girl, Misbehaving. And the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And honey, contrary to popular belief, celebrities are real people too. Y'all, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And if you're mad at anything that Misbehaving had to say, baby, chances are the devil is you. So y'all stay safe on these YouTube streets, because these folks are acting wild and reckless. And baby, these celebrities, honey, they coming to sue the bloggers. Baby, they snatching up bloggers and taking them into court, baby. The only thing I want to say is if you planning on suing Misbehaving, baby, please pay for my transportation. And let me know if the camera's going to be in the courtroom so I can have somebody do my makeup, and I'll go ahead and I might get me a little Peruvian wet and wavy wig in honor of the event. Hey Pepper, we're about to close out. Ooh, I'll be with some juicy gossip. Oh, okay, I'm finna end this live, y'all, and we're gonna start up a new one, baby. We're gonna start up a new one. And I forgot what the name of it is, but baby, you'll see a black and white dog as the thumbprint, because there are no gray areas, baby. There are no gray areas. So I'll see y'all soon. It says small head, no edge, working hard for a storyline. Bring back Miss Wanda. I see y'all. Y'all head on up over there. It'll be started up real soon. It won't be at 6. I'm going to start it early right now while I got your attention. Good night.